It's Friday. Let's talk about it. It's Friday. Shoot us a text. Text JJR, whatever's on your mind, to 96893 or call us at 877-937-1047. Here's a text. John, Jay, and Rich, tell me why my husband, who never cares about trash TV, asked me to pause Love Island while he took out the dogs.
Yes.
I'm dying. He wanted to see those boys' reaction. I didn't see Love Island's episode last night, but it finally happened. It consumed my feed. It was everywhere. And I don't know if it's because we've talked about it in here.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
But did something new happen yesterday?
Last night's episode was phenomenal. I cannot tell you how many times that I stood up from the couch and clapped my hands together, and I was rooting for them because on Tuesday they left us with a little bit of a cliffhanger, so we got some resolution on last night's episode. So I'm so excited to watch it again tonight and on Saturday and on Sunday and then all the other days after that.
What channel is Love Island on?
Love Island's on Peacock.
Oh, Peacock. Okay.
Yeah.
Today, Squid Games came out.
I didn't know that.
I know.
Oh, I thought it was tomorrow.
Snuck up on us.
Darn it.
The third and final season of Squid Game came out today, and I was like, whoa, I wasn't mentally prepared for that.
I know what I'm doing this weekend.
I
Right?
know. Did you guys see the reports on it, though, that the director had said that Squid Games, this season finale, is not going to be a happy ending, so prepare yourself?
Okay, well, I mean, they kill everybody on that show, so.
So, yeah, I know. But I'm like, sometimes, you want to see the good guys win. I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll see.
Oh, that must be the director trying to be artsy. Because artsy
Right.
people always let the star die.
Yeah, they let it be a little more grim.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because I'm kind of going through this thing where I've watched enough TV and there's kind of like no TV. So I went back to CB Strike, which is on Max, and it's fantastic. Season 2 is fantastic. So it's like my show now to go to when there isn't a show to watch, right? The other show, number 1 on Netflix right now, is Waterfront, right? Did you finish that, Kyle?
I did finish it.
Pretty damn
It
good.
is really good.
It's good.
For a long time, I was wondering why Waterfront was in front of the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders show. I'm like, this is weird, but it is a really good show. And I also finished the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders show.
Good show.
America's Sweetheart. It's good. It's really good. And you just root for the girls, and there's drama at the end, and there's resolve, and now you can't wait for the next season to see which of the girls make it.
Yeah, I didn't finish it. I think I'm on episode 4, but I was on Instagram and I saw the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders were on Jimmy Fallon, and then it kind of ruined some of the rookies that were on the line still. And I was like, dang it. I wish I would have finished it before I saw this video, because now obviously I know they're a part of the team if they're on Jimmy Fallon. Anyway.
Yeah. It was funny because, we first started watching it. We started binging it with my daughter, who's 10. And she was like, Mom, will you wait for me to finish it? I'm like, sure. And so the last 2 days, I've been like, hey, should we finish the show? And they're like, no, we want to watch The Croods. No, we want to watch Night at the Museum. And I'm like, okay. So then last night, as I was getting ready for bed, the kids were out watching The Croods. And I just went in and started watching the show. And then she walked in and she's like, hey, what are you doing? I was like, I asked you twice. And then I immediately felt guilty.
right.
I was like, sorry.
This is your job. It's
So did you finish it by yourself or with them?
So, they ended up finishing it with me, but they missed 1.5 episodes in between.
So we just had this conversation off air, and I have to bring it up on air because I can't move on. And it is about the Wii. Right. I have this I'd like to not talk about stuff unless it's on the radio, but we talked about it off the radio, and I'm so impressed by something that happened in here. My kids, who are 22, 21, and 18, are obsessed with the Wii. It's an old game. They don't make it anymore. We had it for a while when they were 8. In fact, Ludacris came over to my house and played Wii with my kids. Right?
I remember that.
That was a long time ago. We gave it away. We donated it. And for some reason, I don't know if it's one of those things where it's coming back, but just like the Switch, right? In fact, I even said at dinner last night, I said, well, what about the Switch? Switch sucks. They want the Wii. And they can't, and they're mad at their mom for donating it. And they said, so they went online to try to buy one. They're trying to find the handles for one, the remotes. So I just thought I'd bring it up in here. And I can't believe how many people in this studio have a Wii. Noah has 2 of them. Grant has one. Nick has one. I mean, it's amazing. It's mind-boggling.
It really is. I feel like, though, Nintendo needs to hear us out and bring back the Wii. I also feel the same way about the PlayStation Portable, the PSP. Bring those back.
Yeah.
Give us some nostalgia. That's what we want.
What?
Dude, Nintendo brought back the PlayStation Portable and the Wii with the Switch 2 2 weeks ago. So,
Yeah.
come on.
Done.
No, I mean, it's
Done.
it's the better upgraded version of the Wii.
Here's the thing about the Wii that I remember. It was one of the first video games where you're active, right?
Yeah,
like
you could do the Wii
Yeah.
Fit.
Right, Wii Fit. Does that not exist anywhere else? It's not in the Switch. It's still, no one's considered it
Nah.
a
Play
game.
all those games
the
on the
Switch.
Switch.
The Switch has Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
So basically, you can get I have ring.
You get attachments.
But I have the Switch Ring Fit Adventure where you get like a ring, you strap something to your leg, and you do yoga and you do all this stuff with your like. It's the coolest stuff.
Okay,
so
what is it you call this? It's the what?
I mean, the new Switch, dude.
So that's why they don't have a Wii, because they upgraded
basically
it.
they went like Wii, they went Wii U, and then they went Switch. And the Switch has been the system for like 15 years.
So then why do my kids want the old Wii?
Because it's nostalgia.
Because I was like,
fun.
I was like, are the games good? They're like, yeah, the games are fun. I go, what about the graphics? Graphics suck.
Graphics suck.
Yeah, that's what they say. Nostalgia. Jeez Louise, man. That's crazy, man.
That's what everyone wants.
a
Everyone wants a
simpler
piece
time.
of their childhood back.
it's
You know
a
what I
simpler
read
time.
today? I was going to do this in Stacks and Hacks, but I saw that there's a new trend right now where people are trying to make your phone act like an old phone, like it's connected to a wall. Remember when phones were connected to a wall?
Yeah, of course.
So what they're doing now is you set it up. There's a mode on your iPhone, and what you do is whatever the mode is, and you put your phone somewhere else in the house so that you can have peace and be focused. And then when the phone rings, you have to get up and go get it.
Old school ring.
Right? So you have to
Everything comes full circle.
Right?
The one with
Truly.
the circle that you put your finger in.
Yeah, rotary phone.
Yeah.
Rotary phone. But that's like the new thing now. It's like you're right. Everything's coming back, especially the Wii. Kyle, what do you got coming up with 3 things we need to know?
The Supreme Court just laid out a huge decision giving each individual state the ability to block Medicaid funding to Planned Parenthood, which is a big deal for low-income patients who rely on Medicaid. They said it's not going to be a federal thing. It's going to be up to each state. Say goodbye to Paramount Plus with Showtime, and hello to Paramount Plus Premium. They're rebranding as that. The price going to stay the same. All the Showtime content's going to be still included. The rebrand, they're saying, just reflects a wider mix of content through the Showtime brand. Showtime will still have the brand still going to be on like originals and the cable channel, but it's just a new name.
I thought you were going to say Netflix, because have you guys seen the new format of Netflix?
No.
Has it updated on your guys'
No, not
TVs?
yet.
The layout of Netflix on my computer is so different, and I 100%, when you teased it, I was like, it's Netflix.
But this is rebranding. Like, remember when HBO Max went to just Max, went to whatever? This is just a big name change, not
Okay.
necessarily the format that you
So,
see when you open up.
Paramount
okay.
Plus will not be called Paramount Plus anymore.
Paramount Plus with Showtime will no longer be called Paramount Plus for Showtime. It's Paramount Plus Premium.
Okay.
Say that 10 times
Well,
fast.
easier.
when I go, I have Paramount Plus, and I have Showtime.
Then
So-
now you have Paramount Plus Premium.
So it'll change the logo? I mean...
Yeah. I mean, we all know
Whatever-
how that worked out for HBO Max, and then they just went to Max, and then it's HBO
It's
Max.
hey,
and then
Whatever
they had
they're
to turn
doing,
it
it
back.
worked because you made it a news story.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
It's a big change. We'll see if it ends up actually working for them. So if you've ever like been online and you're scrolling and you're like, oh my gosh, they're such a cute couple. They post pictures with each other all the time. Don't be jelly, because they found posting couple pics nonstop may actually be a huge red flag. Studies say the happiest couples actually post less and live more offline.
No, I believe that, because there's a couple people where I'm like, ooh, you post your man a lot, but I know that is a toxic mix. You're trying to fool everyone and yourself right now. I believe that.
Don't be fooled.
I believe that.
And that's 3 things you need to know.
We got Kesha tickets at 8:30. Betty Who tickets. Also this morning, Kiss is also going to pay your bills just after 9. First, we got horoscopes. Payne, what's the vibe?
I'm going to tell you which Labubu you are based on your zodiac sign.
877-937-1047. Good morning, William.
Good morning. How are you?
What's your sign?
A Sagittarius.
Okay, so for my Sagittarians, you guys, the Labubu that you need to get, it's called the Duo Labubu. You guys are adventurous and optimistic and always seeking the truth as Sagittarians. So the Duo Labubu embodies a Sagittarius love for exploration and freedom. So look into that today, William. See if you can get your hands on a Labubu.
I will try. Thank you so much.
Thanks, William. What do you got for Libras?
Libra Kyle, you have the Serenity Labubu. It's charming and diplomatic and always seeking balance just like you. And Serenity Labubus mirror Libra's desire for harmony and peace. So very spot on for your guys' sign.
I love that.
Yeah, it's cute. It's green. Yours is like a mint green color.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
How about Pisces?
Pisces, Rich is our Pisces in the room. Richie, the Labubu that you need to get is the Lychee Berry Labubu. Dreamy and empathetic and deeply connected to their emotions. That's kind of what a Pisces is. And a Lychee Berry Labubu mirrors a Pisces' artistic and compassionate soul.
Sounds like I need to get one of those right away.
Yeah.
Lychee berry.
And it's so cute. It's like the color of like a lychee berry.
All right.
How about Leo's?
Leo's, I'm a Leo. Leo's, the Labubu for us, it's called the green grape Labubu. We are confident and charismatic and always the center of the attention. And the green grape Labubu embodies your vibrant energy and leadership qualities. And I looked this one up and they're like impossible to find.
Virgo?
Virgo, John JJR, Virgo in the room. For Virgo, the Labubu that you need to get your hands on, it's called the Baba Labubu. This is the one that you see all over the place. It's analytical, detail-oriented, and always striving for perfection. The Baba Labubu embodies a Virgo's wisdom and practical approach to life.
I like it. If we need to get to your sign, they're all posted on our website, johnjandrich.com. So Rich is hosting the Miss Arizona pageant tomorrow. You got family in town for it?
Yeah, my cousin Cheryl Ann, who, I don't know how this works. She flew in
Airplane.
to help Stacy get the pageant together this week. But she is with me nonstop and not helping with the pageant. She's hanging out with me.
Is she with you right now?
Well, I mean, she's at the house sleeping now. But
So when you say nonstop,
she's
I mean,
like...
not when you're alone.
I mean, yes, like I know that you are a man of exact words. So yeah, well, she's hanging at the house and hanging around me. So we had a good time yesterday, but on the way home, she sends me this text. Now, granted, my cousin, I'm the youngest of all the cousins. My mom was the last to come around, and I was the last to come around. So my cousins, most of them are like my aunts and uncles. They babysat me, and so my cousin's a good 20, 23, 24 years older than me. So I call her on the way home, and she's like, "Oh, are you coming here? Are you coming here soon? I need you to stop by the store and get me some Baileys." She had like and some champagne. I'm like, "You're leaving this afternoon to go help Stacy. What do you? I'm going to drink by the pool."
I love Cheryl Ann.
And she's like, "Is there anybody coming over to the house besides you?" I'm like, "No, just me." She's like, "Well, because I'm topless. I'm topless all over your backyard. You better not be looking at your security cameras because I don't have the top on. I'm swimming naked."
Oh my!
I'm like, "Could you put on some clothes before I get home, please? Because that's going to traumatize me for the rest of my life. I don't need any of that." But
well said,
yes,
though.
I know you love Cheryl Ann can get her drink on.
I aspire to be just like her. I hope to be her age, laying out by the pool, topless and skinny dipping too one day.
When I pull up to the house, she comes and meets me in the garage. I don't know what she was looking for, but got her swimmies on in a glass of champagne that is empty and waiting for me to fill her cup. That's how long she had to wait,
Just
I guess.
put her top back on?
Yeah, top was on, thank God. But she's awesome. She's always entertaining, and we love her to death. But put your stuff on.
Yeah, I would think so.
Put your,
That's good advice.
Put your stuff on it now. In Florida, where I live in Florida, we all run around naked in the pool. It's fine. I'm like, no. Here, you got to have clothes on. I got neighbors. They can see right into the yard.
It's time for Stacks and Hacks. I have Stacks information. Rich has life hacks. So my dad used to say when I was a kid growing up and we'd go on vacation, he would come home and go, "I need a vacation from this vacation."
Totally.
And now there's research that says it takes parents 2.4 days to recover from traveling with the family. 2.4 days. I get it. A TikToker's landline mode hack for iPhones is going viral. I talked about it earlier this morning. It's a custom version of Do Not Disturb. You can set it all up so it lets your phone ring. You leave your phone in a specific spot in the house like a landline phone. It's supposed to make you focus like it's 1999. In a new report, 67% of American consumers say they are reducing spending on everything. The three areas they're cutting back the most are restaurants, new clothing, and shows, like shows and entertainment. And I got to tell you something. I went to the IMAX website last night to get tickets to see F1 in IMAX.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's too late. There's no way. Every showing was wide open.
Oh,
for
really?
Saturday.
Really?
Every time. I was like, whoa. I thought for sure there's no way. Because all I've ever heard is how great this movie is, and it should be seen in IMAX. Not like a couple showings, the theater's completely empty.
Oh wow!
So just letting you know, people are cutting back. Researchers in China have come up with a new way to treat sinus infections. They say it works in animals. Instead of antibiotics, they shoot a swarm of microscopic robots up your nose. They think the technology will be ready for humans in 5 years.
I don't like it.
Why? So they can get into my brain and start
Totally.
controlling me?
Totally.
Pass.
New summer travel trend right now is called coolcations. It means skipping the summer heat, traveling somewhere with cooler temps. Mountains, lakes, forests, for example. Another big science news. China has new spy drones. They're size of mosquitoes.
I saw a picture of them. I'm like, oh great.
Isn't that nuts?
They're for like covert operations and
That's
like
so-
are literally undetectable by radars.
You would never. And I mean, it's like a movie. It's like
Yeah.
literally like Ant-Man.
Unless, someone sees it and swats it. And then that's a pretty expensive thing to
Whoa,
do.
that's a $4 billion mosquito. You can now get paid $35 per poop in Japan, but only if your poop is good enough. It's a pharmaceutical company that's researching gut bacteria. They say only 5 to 10% of people have poop that is high quality enough for their purpose. So that must mean they got to go through a lot to find the right quality.
Just like finding the perfect person.
I wonder if they're like,
got to go through a lot of poop.
you've got to. I wonder if you would have to submit a form of like what you eat every day,
For
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
and then if you're like, oh, you drink milk, forget it, you're out.
Yeah.
The New York Post is wondering, should we normalize baby showers for men? The answer is no.
Thank God.
That said, it is nice when guys occasionally get a surprise shower from their friends or coworkers, apparently.
I think joint baby showers are so much fun.
No
Like, I
way.
don't
Nah.
understand. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
I think they're fun for the girls. I don't
Yeah.
think any guy really wants to participate, but I do
Yeah,
think they do begrudgingly because of their partners.
The sell for you to want us to be there is terrible. It's like, we're going to have beer and pizza. Like, okay, I can
I
do
can
that at
just
home.
think of like the baby bottle drinking game. Like, how fun is that? Having the guy wrap a diaper on a watermelon? Hilarious.
And guys don't,
For
unless
you.
it's their own
Yeah.
kids, guys don't really care about anybody else's kids.
I don't even want to go to my kid's baby shower.
Fair enough.
So there was research done. If you had a choice between destroying a kid's Lego set for $1,000 or receiving 1 cent for every compliment you make, what would you take?
Compliment.
Compliment for sure. I would not want to do that to a Legos.
Yeah.
67% of people would take the compliment, but the other ones wouldn't. Okay,
That's a lot of people
I
that
know.
would be willing to ruin a Lego
I
set for
know.
a kid.
Okay, Jeff Bezos getting married like in a couple days.
In Venice.
No, it's
What do
like happening right now.
Oh, I thought it was Tuesday.
It's a 3-day event.
Oh.
They're all there right now.
Jeff Bezos, Mark Hamill, Lin-Manuel Miranda, Rachel McAdams, Fred Durst, Pharrell, Sharon Stone, Jay Leno, Seal, and Pink all have this in common.
What is it?
Yes.
They're all invited to the wedding.
Nope.
They all got married at the same hotel in Venice.
Nope.
They're all
They all
Nope.
use Amazon.
Nope.
They all dated Jeff Bezos,
Nope.
his future wife.
Nope.
They have a yacht.
They all worked at McDonald's growing up.
Oh. That's kind of cool.
What do you got for life hacks, Rich?
Okay, so you know what's in? Being busy, having a side hustle. You know what's totally out? Telling people how busy you are out loud. Everybody's busy, and nobody cares that you're busy, and they don't believe you anyway. So, if you want the effective 2025 hack to make it appear that you're busy, I know John Jay used to have this thing that he talked about at work. What was your thing to make it look like you're always busy? at
Walk a
work?
little faster, hold a piece of paper and a pencil.
Yeah, they say that that's good, but that is outdated. Now what you should do is make sure that you fill up a bunch of your calendar appointments on your work thing that says meeting, and always leave your laptop or computer open with some kind of spreadsheet so it looks like you're working on a problem. Even if you're away from your desk. That way if people walk by your desk, they see the spreadsheet open, they see the thing happening there, and they think that you're busy trying to solve a solution. So don't tell people you're busy. Don't do that. Show them you're busy.
Okay, I disagree with that a little bit because
Okay, tell
here's
me
why. Because you're putting stuff in your calendar, so it's going to screw you up, maybe, if it's in your own calendar. By walking down the hallway
got a meeting.
little faster,
Yeah.
you're not messing anything up. You're just walking. People think you're doing something. You're in a hurry. You got to be somewhere. By holding a piece of paper, there's still paper. By holding a pen, I mean, you're holding a pen right now. So it's like, but to busy your own calendar could screw you up yourself.
It could. I'm just telling you the new hack. And now I do think that Peyton's got the right idea because she has a clipboard. I don't think anybody's going to mess with somebody with a clipboard.
I do. I
You got a
keep a
clipboard?
clipboard on deck.
I mean, I think that trumps the legal pad. The legal pad just seems like you're scribbling stuff, but a clipboard, those are important documents.
Thanks, Richard.
Throw that in there. That life hack and many more can be found at johnjanerich.com.
It's John Jay and Rich. Shoot us a text. Text JJR, whatever's on your mind, to 96893. You can call us at 877-937-1047. Especially after we make this big announcement. Pretty big announcement, I would say. Show's changing forever. Should we let this person make the announcement?
I think that would be only fair.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Peyton.
No, not me.
So I told you guys on Monday morning post show that this is my final 2 weeks on the John Jay and Rich radio program.
Okay, and you are?
My name is Grant. Been here about 12 years. So, yeah, if this is your first time hearing me on the show, hello and goodbye.
Really? Has it really been 12 years?
Yeah. I think maybe aside from Kyle, I might have the longest tenure. I may have outlasted a few of the folks that have been here a long time.
Yeah.
12 year.
12 year. I've got 12 year. Yeah, and I was thinking, I got an opportunity, came up kind of out of the blue. I've been trusting the universe lately, and I listened to the universe, and I was like, I can't, say all this stuff about, trusting the universe and not do it. Man.
Well, I'm like looking at you and I'm like, I know I'm so happy for you for taking this opportunity, but I'm like so sad because you're such a bright light and such a fun person to be around that I'm really going to miss you every
Grant's
day.
like my little spirit animal.
So, I was doing dishes yesterday. I was listening to Freebird by Leonard Skinner.
Heck yeah, brother.
And I was thinking about this break. And I was thinking about, when I started on the show, I was here by myself, completely alone, by myself. And you guys are my inherited family. God, man.
Stop, you're making me cry.
Yes, it was. And I am so proud of my work on this show and like my body of work. And I'm grateful, like beyond. Yeah, there we go. I can't put into words how grateful and how meaningful like you guys have been to me over the last 12 years, because you guys saw me go through, like, when you met me, I had nothing. I didn't have a cat. I didn't have like friends, like any of that stuff. And you guys gave me that opportunity. And not only that, like, you've let me share my life with millions of people.
Yeah.
Oh,
hundreds.
Dude.
I love you, Grant.
I mean, when you started, your parents were alive.
Yeah, dude. It's still hard.
They still are.
Oh, well, we got an announcement for you in 10 minutes.
Oh my goodness, guys.
10 minutes, big announcement. You see Grant's crying now.
Yeah, but I don't know. I was going through the Rolodex. I was listening, some fun music yesterday, and I was just like, man, I've gotten to do so many cool things. I've gotten to meet so many neat people, and I've like gotten to like hone my craft and like learn how to tell stories and like, I don't know. I've been very like light and fun about this whole thing for this whole week, and this just is. It's starting to hit home a little bit.
Yeah.
This is different than the last time you quit.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you quit like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
You quit like on a Thursday, and then on the next Wednesday, you said, can I come back?
If people,
Like, oh,
if
that was
people want to
real.
know who Grant
I
is.
know, but I feel
this
like it's
is-
heavy because he knows this time's really happening.
Yeah.
Well, he had this opportunity was amazing.
too big.
Yeah.
It was amazing, and you now being newly married,
Yeah,
right? You probably want to start a family,
Right.
I mean, you have to everything about this opportunity. It's
Yeah.
literally the most perfect job for
It's
you.
not every day you get to work on one of the biggest offshore oiling and rigging companies in the world. So I'm very tickled to finally pursue my passion.
I mean, I think you should say where you're going.
Yeah.
right? Because go ahead.
Yeah, it's cool.
So I'm going to be working on the Kim Commando show. Mm-hmm. Shout out Kim Commando. Yeah, it's a show. The craziest thing about this. So I'm on my honeymoon. I get a phone call that's like, "Hey, there's this potential opportunity," and I'm like, "I don't know what the opportunity is." And as I'm, I get home from my honeymoon, I call this guy, and he tells me it's this. And the first thought I had is, but when I was working at the funeral home 15, 20 years ago, whatever it was, I was driving around removing bodies, like dead bodies, going to pick them up. And I would listen to the Kim Commando show, and it's the only like
For real?
yeah,
So wild.
Yeah, it's like that's the sign. You know what I mean? Like how crazy is that?
That's wild.
Yeah,
She's been around that long? I didn't know she's been around that long.
I guess so.
I mean, I know.
That's what
it's
you're gonna make this about.
Legendary. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Because I thought when I heard about the job, I was like, this is literally perfect when you took it. So I started to Google her and look her up. Mm-hmm. Check this out.
Yeah.
She's got a Corvette that was in the movie Con Air.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, she's got John Cusack's Corvette.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask her. That's day one. I'm gonna be like, hey, can I borrow that?
Start with that.
Yeah,
Like, that's how they should have started the conversation.
that's so cool.
Are you familiar with the Corvette in the movie Con Air?
She's like, well, funny story, man. I'm like, oh my goodness. But yeah, let's make this about us, guys. Let's get
Hey,
serious.
is her radio show here like, in this building, like for iHeart, anything? I don't know anything about her as far as how you can hear her show. Will you be on the air too?
I don't. I
You
mean,
kind of weasel your way in.
yeah, that's always the plan, dude. To weasel my way up. Yeah, because when I started here, dude, I was a nobody. Still am, but
No, you're not.
you know,
Will you still do your podcast and stuff?
yeah.
Will you still be the drummer on Rich's band?
Yeah. I'm
Thank God.
planning on it.
I was about to ask you
And
that.
honestly, I think I can see the future now, and big things are on the horizon. I'm just letting you guys know that. Get ready.
Like regarding
podcasting. and
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
Oh, does Kim Commando have a band?
Oh yeah, she's got a band. That'd be so sick.
Kim and the Commandos. I would go see that right now.
Like a constant feud with the Rich Barabas.
It's part of your deal that you get to do stuff with your podcast on their thing?
No. This is just I've just like my business manager, Caitlin, my wife. We've been having private meetings about the podcast, and I think things are going to the next level, guys. I don't know if you knew this, but HBO reached out a few years ago, and they said we weren't interested in my funeral home stories, and I feel like it's going to be coming back. I feel like
put it out there.
in a few years I'm putting this out there. Manifestation is real, and my funeral home stories will be one of the biggest shows on
deserve
Netflix
it.
or Hulu or whatever.
I think the missing link to make it really go, and I'm just going to give it to you right now. I think you should make it a musical. My funeral home. That's going to be
100%.
awesome.
But yeah, so Kate and I are still going to do Terrible Person. We do it every week, and it's better now. It's getting better and better. We're so talented.
A couple text messages about you already.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh my God, no, Grant! Exclamation! I was crying before you. Now I'm at my desk at work with tissues, wiping my tears, hoping no one notices and asks me why. Grant, you will be so missed.
Indeed.
Very true.
And the song is just making it worse. Love you, Grant.
Can I make a song request? No, I'm just
Wait, here, John J. Rich. I've been hoping he would join this show.
Oh wow!
And then it says so sad. What?
And it's signed Kim Commando.
Oh, yeah. Here, why haven't you guys announced Grant is leaving?
Yeah, I got ahead of it. I jumped the shark. I announced it on Terrible Person this week, and I also said, it's really nice that you guys are, as a parting gift, are getting me a Nintendo Switch 2 with Mario Kart World. That's honestly the best gift you guys could have given me. So thank
So
you.
nice.
It
Thank
is
you
the
in
best gift
advance.
we could have given you.
But yeah, thank you. Seriously, you guys are the best. Yeah,
Well, you're family, and you still are family.
that's awesome. And I told John Jay yesterday, I think there will be a period where we all meet up again, and we do
Like in heaven?
Yeah, dude.
Well, like
yeah.
your Family Fest
Yeah.
in November.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be the drummer in Rich's band.
I think that a few years are going to go by, and then I think the band's going to get back together, and we're going to,
I love it.
all live in a condo together in Florida.
It's going to be really weird
It's gonna be
with your last day. It's going to be really weird.
You know what we have to do for Grant's last day? Because I think for the
Switch
last 7 years, Grant's really been pushing for a show lock-in at the radio station.
What is that? What do you mean?
Oh,
we
you
all
never
stay
did like
here.
a lock-in in high school or a church camp or anything? It's like a big sleepover.
Yeah, it's basically they like put all the kids in the gymnasium and they
Yeah.
look the doors and they say, "See you tomorrow."
They usually have a DJ.
Let's do it at Kim Commando's house.
I'll pass that up the ladder.
Are you excited, like beyond words?
Dude, I'm so excited. Like I just this last year has been very, very positive for me, and I've kind of changed my whole perspective in my life. Man, dude.
Yeah, we didn't even know you cried.
Yeah, dude.
I love Grant so much.
Okay, I'm gonna go home now, guys.
Not yet.
Dude, nobody,
Well,
no videos today.
I will tell you this. Kim Commando is very lucky to have you as an employee because you crush it. And I would say one of the most universally supportive human beings out there.
Yeah.
Even though you play it like you're negative, like you're one of the most positive humans I've ever met.
Awesome. Thank you, man.
Here, 602 number, John J. and Rich. I'm going to cry. Grant can't leave. My mornings won't be the same without getting scoped by him. John J. Rich, congratulations, Grant, on your new adventure in life. May this new show treat you like the gold you are. The rest of us will miss you on our morning drives. You are an amazing man. You deserve all the blessings.
That rips. Thank you.
Yeah.
Peyton crying too.
Oh yeah, I've been a mess this entire break. I'm gonna miss Grant so much. I'm so sad.
Yeah,
Yes,
dude,
Nick.
you guys were at my wedding. Oh
I
my
know.
god. Yeah, like,
yeah.
So you guys are gonna be in my life
And I'm gonna
forever.
be stuck
Like,
with just Nick in the house. It's like, oh my god.
We all got COVID at your wedding.
Go ahead, Nick.
Hey, I don't want to rush you guys, but we're running out of time. Can we cut this
Stop
off?
it. Nick.
Oh, yeah,
Stop
no problem.
it.
Yeah, we got to talk to Autumn. Then we got to get into industry
So Nick,
secrets.
that's
We'll be
so
back.
Nick. We love you, Grant.
Thanks,
All right.
guys.
Autumn's going through something insane with her boyfriend. She wants to vent. We'll get to her after Sabrina Carpenter. It's John Jay and Rich. Commercial free on 104.7 KISS FM.
Still gotta do that again. Oh, Kyle, I'm leaving too.
You're stupid.